Hello. We are gathered here today to kick off an unnecessary and dangerous campaign. COVID cases across the country are on the rise as the Delta variant spreads, and even those of us who are vaccinated need to be careful lest we act as an infection vector. Many parts of a normal campaign are going to be suspended or restricted as a result. We will not have a campaign office. We will not canvass indoors. We will not participate in large gatherings. Most, if not all, meetings will be held online. We will not shake hands or even directly hand literature to other people. This likely hurts us more than other parties, but we will not sacrifice the safety of our volunteers or our constituents. Personally, I grew up in small-town New Brunswick and moved to Ontario to earn a computer science degree from the University of Waterloo. I've lived around southern Ontario ever since. I am extremely introverted and autistic, which makes me quite different from a stereotypical politician. I have trouble with in-person conversations, needing to spend extra energy just to hear other people. This means I take longer to come up with a response and can come across as less capable than I am, especially in unknown situations. I'm not nearly as charismatic as other candidates, and taking almost 2 years off of interacting in person has to have made that even worse. I also have neuropathic issues. I take medication to deal with the pain, but it also comes with some balance and mobility issues, so standing or walking for long periods of time is not something I can comfortably do. On the plus side, these areas where I'm lacking line up with the things we're not allowed to do during a pandemic. I've streamed on Twitch for the last 6 years, so I have plenty of experience interacting online. I have the technical skills and infrastructure to create plenty of video content. And when I get a special interest in a topic, I dig into it with an unmatched ferocity. I have the willingness and desire to work through 115 pages of commitments to answer any question constituents may have on any topic. And I have a great team behind me to help pick up some of my slack. As such, this is the perfect opportunity for me to take a run at public office. I have a particular passion for electoral reform, so getting the opportunity to run against the former Minister of Democratic Institutions is exciting for me. Exciting, but also tricky. Current polling suggests we're starting out down by 33 points. The national media will give us no chance, but hopefully that means the Liberals will underestimate us. Trying to figure out how to quadruple our vote share from 2 years ago is a little overwhelming. I want to see our campaign focus not on the vote total, which we can't directly control, but on two key things that I believe will directly lead to more NDP voters in Burlington, not just this year, but for years to come. The first thing I want to see us do is shift the Overton window to the left. We can see the success Jagmeet has had at a national level with the messaging around pharmacare. The more he talks about it, the more the media starts taking it as a serious idea. As the media takes it seriously, regular people start hearing about it. This makes them talk about it with their friends, their family, their coworkers. Even if they don't agree with it right away, just hearing it discussed as a real concern makes it more likely they'll come around on it in the future. As such, my goal is to make as much content as possible around NDP commitments. Some of the more mainstream ones, like raising the minimum wage and having a plan for the environment, but also some of the less known ones, like a universal basic income and ending the discriminatory ban on blood donation. The second key focus deals with direct interactions with individuals in the community. Be that through canvassing single-family homes door to door, or through phone calls, or any of the different contact methods available online. NDP policies are popular. We know this. Jagmeet is widely seen as the best leader in this election. Everyone has that little spark of orange inside them. We need to work with them to stoke the flame. Maybe they don't vote NDP because they don't see us as a viable option. Well, this election is being called because Trudeau isn't afraid of the Conservatives. We need to convince people that they shouldn't be afraid of them either. Anyone but conservative as a fear tactic just isn't in play this election. We need to get that message across to people who think it. Maybe they don't vote NDP because they haven't heard how we'll address their specific issue. I'll gladly dig into it to see how the NDP plans to help them. Maybe they're jaded and don't vote at all because all politicians are the same and don't care. Well, we care. We care so much it hurts. And by listening and empathizing, we may be able to convince people of that fact. The good thing to keep in mind is that people we turn orange in these ways are likely to stay orange. this year, next year, 4 years from now. Turn enough individual people orange and we can paint the whole riding orange. I'll leave you today with wise words from a distant cousin of mine. My friends, love is better than anger. Hope is better than fear. Optimism is better than despair. So let us be loving, hopeful, and optimistic, and we'll change the world. Thank you.